Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Odontology, the study of teeth. So today we are going to see the carving of permanent maxillary canine. From exam point of view, this topic is very important, carving. So we'll start with that. So as usual from the first step, we have to remove all the irregularities and make it smooth in the freshly taken block, carving block. Gently you scrape the wax block without giving much pressure and make it smooth. All the surface should be smooth. Should be clean. Ensure it should be clean. So next step is divide the block into two equal parts, as I told in the video of carving of permanent maxillary central incisor. So it is 12. So out of this 6 will be a midline. Mark the point in all the aspects of the block. Draw the midline using your dialect scale. Don't give much pressure. Don't giving much pressure. Draw the midline and should be equally half. So next is mark the aspects. For the anterior teeth it is labial. Put LA indicating labial. So if you put L means, then later you will get confused whether it is lingual or labial. So make sure that you put it LA. Later you won't get confused. Then M for mesial, P for palatal. If you are carving mandibular teeth means should be LI indicating lingual. Since we are carving maxillary teeth, I will put P for indicating palatal. D for distal. So the first step after drawing the midline. So next is take the length of the crown. Length of the crown of maxillary canine is 10 as given in Wheeler's textbook. So I am taking 10 here. Mark the point on all the surfaces. Draw the line. You have to connect all the points. Next is length of the root. Maxillary canine has longest root. Always remember, maxillary canine has longest root. So it is 17 as given in the textbook. That is 1.7. From here, from this point we are taken the result, not here. Should take from the measurement from here. 1.7, 17 mm. So next thing is divide the block into 3 equal parts and all So divide the block into 3 equal parts, all the surfaces. Join the points. The initial steps I have explained in the diagrammatically. So this is your wax block. Divide the block into two equal parts. Then after that I'll mark the aspects, that is labial, working in this labial aspect now. Then next step is taking the measurement of the crown. From here we have to take the measurement of the crown. From this point we have to take the length of the root as given in your textbook. The next step is divide the crown portion of the block into 3 equal parts, okay, indicating the incisal 1/3, middle 1/3 and cervical 1/3. So next step will be taking the measurement from this point to this point, okay, then at crown, okay, that indicates mesiodistal diameter of crown, okay. Next will be mesiodistal diameter of crown at cervix, this two, then join together, okay. Same procedure we are going to do in the wax block also. So what is the measurement they given? 7.5 divided by 2, okay. As a beginner you have to take a half of the measurement from the midpoint. 3.75 is the half of 7.5. So 3.575 you take 4, okay. I asked you to take 0.5 or 1 mm extra, okay, as a beginner. Why means when you're carving you should not lose the excess wax and lose the measurement, it should be accurate. Here 4 I have taken, 3.7 actually I am taking actually 4. So next will be mesiodistal diameter of crown at cervix, that is 5.5 divided by 2 is 2.75. We are taking 3. We are taking as 3 at cervix. Same thing you do in your palatal also. At crown it is 4 and at cervix it is 3. Palatal also you have to do palatal aspect, okay, both labial and palatal together you have to take them, mark the measurement and join the points together. Make sure that whatever the measurement you are taking, the crown should be larger, diverging, and at cervix the line should be converging. That is the original or overall dimension of the crown structure of a incisor or maxillary canine also, anterior when you are carving, okay. So in this step, in maxillary central incisor you got a morphology like this, yes. When you finish the carving of the root, crown. However, in carving of maxillary canine should get a morphology like this, trapezoidal morphology. This is the initial finish up of the carving of crown portion. So for that what you do is draw 2 lines here joining the points, okay, or the mesial and distal. Morphologically the mesial outline should be smaller when compared to distal for the maxillary canine. So same thing we are going to do on the both labial aspect as well as palatal aspect. So next thing is carve on the mesial and distal surfaces or the aspects till you reach the outline. That is, after doing the drawing part with measurements, remove the wax from here, remove the wax from here, here and this portion. Till here is the outline. Don't give exactly at the outline. Always keep 0.5 mm extra. You not lose the wax over there. Okay, equally remove on the distal aspect also. Slightly firmly you can carve based on the thickness of the wax. Equally you have to remove the wax portion, excess wax. Till I reach the outline, we have to carve, and after that remove the wax from this portion, hold it firmly, and here also at the shape, give a shape of a trapezoid. Then join the tooth area. This is the same morphology for morphological technique for carving of maxillary canine, mandibular canine and premolars also. Same thing will be dealt. So next step is now to carve the labiolingual aspect. For that, again draw the midline on the mesial and distal side, just extending the midline. Okay, then again after drawing the midline, divide the block into 3 equal parts on the mesial and distal sides. Next will be measurement of labiolingual diameter of crown, that is 8, divided by 2 is 4. Take 4.5 we can take. At crown. Next will be labiolingual diameter at cervix. It is 7. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. You can take 4. Usually we taken 4.5. Okay, excess we have taken 0.5. Here you can take 3.5, 4 also. And after this, we have to draw the outline by seeing the textbook. We have to draw the mesial and distal outline. Don't give straight lines. You're supposed to draw the outline. First will be the mesial, which is your palatal. This side will be a labial. Draw the outline, crossing the points. At least roughly we can draw. So definitely quite difficult only to draw in this block. At least in the imaginary should be there one line for a better carving. Then start carving from labial. When you carve the labial aspect, for the central incisor you will be carving the flat, right? However, in your maxillary canine, when you carve the labial aspect, you should have a small elevation that is evident on the surface of the canine, the natural tooth. That is called as small elevation, or the ridge called as labial ridge. That should be replicated in your carving. How to carve is equally remove the wax from this side, this portion, and remove the wax from this portion. Okay, the opposite end from the midline. Equally, we have to remove it till you reach the outline. Same thing you have to do in the lingual palatal aspect. However, don't make it any labial ridge. Later you have to create a small lingual ridge that will show you when you carve the cingulum portion, cingulum and the lingual fossa area. How now it is flat only. Till you reach the outline. The labial aspect. So next step is, as usual, define the cervical 1/3 of the area away from the remaining wax block. Use a sharp edge of the cover and do a small carving in the cervical 1/3. Okay, simultaneously use wax and you will be drawing on imaginary line that lead to the formation of your cervical line. From there you remove wax by carving. Slowly only we have to do. Nowadays it's very difficult to learn. Maybe you have to practice. Whatever do you remove all the any wax scrap sitting on the wax block that we have to remove. So next is carving of your lingual fossa. Initial step in the lingual fossa and the palatal aspect you have to carve. Use the curved end of the carver and without going the cervical 1/3, only on the inside, from the incisal to middle 1/3 you have to remove the wax, you have to carve your lingual fossa. The basial and distal also slightly removing excess wax. Check the dimensions before proceeding further. Mesodistal diameter, it is 8. Only thing is you have to reduce it. Excess is no problem, only shortage of the wax is problem. Next is 5.5, again 6, only 0.5 it is excess, no issue. Like, so we have enough wax material available in order to do the carving. At crown it is 9, almost 9.5. Here it is 10. It is too much excess at cervix, so we have to reduce nicely to get a proper morphology of the canine. Till we reach the exact measurement, we can carve. The wax is there, so no need to worry. Only thing is, if it is short only, shortage of wax means undercarved area or the decrease in size of the measurement means a loose mark. That is why I'm asking in the initial to keep excess material. Slightly I will reduce from here also. Overall we can reduce. See, this is your distal end should be larger and mesial should be shorter. Or I'll just do the polishing work, initial polishing works. Be smooth and clear. So after that, for carving of your cingulum and lingual fossa, use the other end of the carver, scoop out the wax there. There is no putting W in this, should be elliptical shaped. Okay, and automatically get the lingual ridge. So with this we completed the crown, carving of the crown for maxillary, canine. We move on to the carving of root. So as usual, what we seen in the second video of our channel, the carving of root of the permanent maxillary central incisor. So same technique we are going to follow for the canine, permanent canine. So as usual, it is long root but single root. Draw one imaginary line, the shape of a cone. And remove the waxer till you reach the outline. Make sure that you're supposed to hold the carver in a slanting position rather than a straight. If you hold the carver in straight position, you'll get a shape of the root in the shape of a cylinder. Initial carving has been done. Move on to the mesial and distal aspect. There also you have to carve. So draw the cone shaped outline. Put the block in a slanting position and carve. I'll remove the excess wax on the first the mesial and distal, and then we'll carve the outline. Redraw the outline on the mesial and the distal for carving the root over the mesial and distal surface. So once we are done with the carving from the labial and the palatal aspects root portion, so again you draw the midline and the mesial and the distal surfaces, and again there also you draw the cone shaped appearance of the root. So each step should be followed in carving. Don't skip any step, it's very important. Start carving from the labial and palatal surfaces. Till we reach the outline. Hold the carver in a slanting position. The palatal remove the wax. Overall, we are reducing the excess material. Make it rounded. Make sure that apical 1/3 should be V-shaped. Don't make it flat. End of the cone should be V-shaped. All the block slanting portion and rotate it simultaneously in order to get an even removal of the excess wax, and hold the carve in a slanting portion. By holding the slanting portion, keep on doing it, get the finisher fine up. So with this we complete the carving of the root portion. So before ending the carving session, we are supposed to draw the cervical line. Okay, already we have given the imaginary outline, initial outline for the carving of the cervical line, the cervical line, same there. Mesial, draw the outline. Okay, the lingual, semicircular portion, and then this should be slightly higher, and slightly remove the wax from there also to differentiate that area. I'll do the proper polishing work. Let's cover the thumb aspect. Thumb finger and do the polishing gently without breaking the wax block. Be with the base. So with this we end up the carving of the permanent maxillary canine. Thanks for watching my videos. If you like the channel, like the video, give a like button, and you can subscribe and follow my YouTube channel for more updates on carving. Thank you.